Ennahda political party members currently hold 89 of the 217 parliamentary seats, thus representing the main Islamist party. Alaya Alani, a historian of Islamism at Manuba University near Tunis, predicts that it will not be the majority party after the next polls. This loss of support is largely due to a lack of restraint towards Tunisian Salafis, while government officials such as Religious Affairs Minister Noureddin Kadmi may claim otherwise. The country's policies seem to favour this particular religious group. For example, 3 Salafi organisations received government approval within a year of the 2011 elections. There have also been 200 new Salafi charities and schools registered in the last 2 years. The recent change in government attracted hardline Islamist preachers from the Persian Gulf and Egypt who were allowed to go on speaking tours across Tunisia. Yad Ben Akur lamented in August 2012, "Religion has invaded the social and political debate to such an extent that we are starting to get indigestion. The country's real problems have been pushed aside or put off indefinitely." The Ennahda party also suffers from internal struggles. Alaya Alani estimates that only a third of Ennahda's seat holders have liberal ideals. This has led to ambiguous policies advantageous to the Salafis. With Ennahda down in the polls, party leader Rashid Ghannouchi is attempting to focus on internal compromises to satisfy secular opposition. Some stage parents help their little girls find their 15 minutes of fame by entering them in beauty contests and others by entering them in synchronised dance troupes. Then there are those who pretend to have supernatural abilities to combat evil who drag their daughters and their friends into this hype. One such shameless fakir is Reverend Bob Larson, who not only boasts that he's performed 15,000 exorcisms himself, which incidentally would be more than one a day, every day for 40 years, but is also having his own daughter and her friends spouting nonsense such as, every single country has a specific kind of demon, and what happens is when someone sins or does something, or something's done to them, that allows the demon to come into them. That's called the legal right, or the reason that it's there. Larson's daughter Bryn and sisters Tess and Savannah Scherkenbach also claim that the UK is a hotbed full of witches, a phenomenon they blame on the success of the Harry Potter franchise. As Tess says, "The spells and things that you're reading in the Harry Potter books, those aren't just something that's made up. Those are actual spells from real witchcraft books." The group denies that their performance is theatrical, insisting that they are doing God's work. In fact, they'll do God's work for anyone who pays a couple of $100 for a one-on-one show. Muslim Umar Hani Khan was fired in 2010 after having worked at an Abercrombie Fitch store in San Mateo, California for several months. She was let go after a district manager demanded that she remove her hijab. She filed suit in 2011 and recently won her case. The judge's decision affirms that in firing the woman, Abercrombie violated federal anti-employment discrimination guidelines. In a written statement, Abercrombie denies the allegations by declaring that Abercrombie Fitch does not discriminate based on religion, and we grant religious accommodations when reasonable. The company's website also includes a quote from CEO Mike Jeffries, which states, "We are determined to have a diverse culture throughout our organisation that benefits from the perspective of each individual." That claim of support for diversity came from the same Mike Jeffries who just this year was quoted saying, "In every school there are the cool and popular kids, and there are the not so cool kids. Candidly, we go after the cool kids."